most of the times, if you see the employee exposure is mostly because he is having a wrong glove selection. What we think is like one gloves fit all. Like in case of chemistry, in case of biology, maybe probably uh, um, nitrile gloves is very suitable, and only in case of 10% or 5% of the case where he has to deal with a very um, biologically sensitive things, he can have other gloves. But in case of chemistry, we have a variety of chemicals, and the lack of there's always lack of knowledge on the gloves material, and we should have some selection criteria. See, I would like to quote here some example. Based on the nature of chemicals, one need to choose the gloves. For example, a nitrile gloves, we cannot wear it if you are using a nitric acid. A neoprene gloves has to be used. When it comes to a bromobenzene, we need to go for a Vuitton gloves. So if you see the selection criteria, like we need to kind of assess the hazard. Are we see so many types of material like the cut resistant gloves? So many injuries are happening because of glass cuts or while washing the apparatus. So we should insist on the cut resistant gloves. And sometimes even while we are handling this, low temperature, that is the liquid nitrogen or the dry ice, the cryogenic gloves has to be chosen, and the chemical property it has to be. And in the SDS we know what kind of chemical property, and then accordingly the assessment has to be done. And then once we are assessing the material, then we also need to check on the permeability and the degradation of the gloves. And sometimes for a band 5 or band 4 type of compounds, the wearing a double gloves is very important, and wearing up to the cuff. Like I would like to quote one real-time example here. Once a chemist was trying to handle this 2,4,6 trichloropyridine, where the traces, while he or she was removing the gloves, um, it kind of exposure happened to the skin, and blisters happen. And then this is because the improper gloves removal. The contamination had happened when she was trying to, first she removed the right hand gloves and then went to left hand gloves. The contamination usually happens when they shift to the left hand gloves. So these things should be, people should also know how to remove a gloves, and the and how, of course, the storage and inspection, and the proper training to the users on how it has to be. And then the disposal comes as the third part, like fourth part, like where people need to know how we have disposing at the right place and